Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Records. Last time I finished building up the initial storage situation for the sled park here. Which, by the way, I am not like married to the name sled park. It just kind of came out of rambling to myself while I'm pretending I'm talking to you guys. So, I don't know, recording things on your own it can get a little bit weird. So yeah, let me ask. Go ahead and put in the comments what you think a decent name for this base would be. The wormhole. I kind of touched on that. I don't know. Another thing that I'd like it if you commented on is I am toying with the idea of doing some YouTube shorts. Seems like those are interesting. And a couple of ideas I had, like the one was type into Google space engineers, how to, and then anything that auto completes I do a quick little short on. So like doing a short on how to blueprint and how to use conveyors. There was a couple of other ones. It was, decent list, but, I could go for whatever you guys think would be interesting, useful. Another thought I had was doing a, how to get started as a series of shorts, but I don't know if that is appealing. So, I can knock off the two things that I added the last episode. But let's see, I think what I want to do is, seeing as I now have a permanent base here in space, or more permanent than not, is I want to get the factory working up in here. So that was this second floor area, but I don't want to. I think what I'll do first what I'll do is I will lay out the floor and the walls of the basement area and print those out using the armature here. And that's a good way of getting started for this episode. And well, guys, I hope that turns out looking good. I've tried a new third-person time-lapse thing, and we're down to 2,000 plates. I guess I don't know that I want the. How do I put this? Uh, Doing up the walls is hard with this armature. I might be able to get it to work if I had like another couple of hinge points in here. Or I could drag it back and forth doing like one row at a time using one welder at a time. Like this right here. If I do this... there. I'll be able to get those 2 blocks there, one at a time, one bit at a time. Yeah, but anyway, I think I'm at the point where I would probably be better served by simply doing it by hand. That will not go. There. Weird. Alright, so that being said, that was like an hour's worth of time, plus all the back and forth between my son's computer, getting his perspective, which, yeah, the only way you can do a third-person time-lapse in Space Engineers is if you have another player. So, hi there, KJ. Welcome to Survival Records. He's at school right now. He doesn't have to worry about it. Oh, but then of course if I wanted to sleep, I had to build this quick, which no worries. I am ready for things like that. So, okay, let's finish off the walls here, and I feel like I could now that I know what I'm doing with this, I feel like I want to do a new. No, let me rephrase that. Now that I have some experience with this thing, I feel I could redesign it to be better than it is. So let me do that. And here's another one, though I honestly don't know if I'm going to have enough materials to finish this off. So I might have to get the assembler functioning again. But let's give it a try. Let's go here, and welders. I have 3 welders. I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where that one is. That's, We'll have to figure that out. That's, that guy? Yeah. Alright, so let's get that and that. And then that. Alright, let's see how far things go. Well, we've hit a snag. No interior plates. Alright, I guess I'll have to figure out how to get that assembler working again. So, for now, I just had it produce a bunch of extra interior plates. I guess I want to finish off this project and then recycle all these materials, then worry about the layout of the next project. Once we get a floor laid out in here, I don't know. I mean, the ceiling is going to be 3 high here. It's going to be at this level, so that at this level, you know, you can just walk into it. But the piping for the refineries and the assemblers over here, up here in the second floor, well, that's what is, I don't know. I'm working on it. But looks to me like we are really close to being effectively done. So let's put that in the corner. Set its radius up. And we can fill that in manually, get those two manually. Oh, and I have a whole nother row here that I forgot to get. Dang it. So let me clean up these last few bits, and I will, I'm very likely going to be, yeah, grinding up these. So the cleanup for these isn't terrible. You get one welder, then drop it in, then you can get 2 of these. Mostly 2. I guess the T-junction has slightly less. So, weld up everything here, and what you can from that one, then finish it off.
Inventory full.
So, I think I'm gonna start laying out this. Do I want? So I guess this block is both going to be the floor of the room above and the ceiling down below. So if I have the block with the emissives upright, like around the outside edge, then that can be like a walkway around the back, in between the machinery and the outside wall. Just, there's room, why not use it? But then on the inside, I can have it be like ceiling panels. So that when you are below, you see the lights like that, except on here where you see that. Okay, I like that, which means, yeah. Now for laying out the assembler and refinery. So let's check here. I'm thinking I want 2 refineries total. And I'm wondering how it would look if I had the new industrial refinery with the walkways next to a refinery like the more traditional one. They function the same, but here's an idea. Let's put some more of these down this way so I have more room to place things. Oh, and I need more interior plates. Okay. So the number 5, this type of refinery let's put it like that. We can then attach the modules to the side of it like that. And then in this spot, we can put the advanced refinery like that. And that way we can see the modules along the side here, and they'll be in the back here as well. Although I guess that might make it be interesting to put this one like that. Or just have it be right next to it. Like they're the same machine. Oh, I kind of like that better. I like the idea of them being right next to each other. Alright, so number 6. And yes, I'm intentionally using the tier 3 stuff. Alright, so with those built up like that, the rear wall is going to be where all of the modules attach, and then assemblers. So I have not yet built a tier 3 assembler? Oh, I have to build tier 3 like wind turbines and such in order to unlock the tier 4 assembler. And then I might even need to build tier 3 reactors and such to unlock it, the tier 4. Well, in that case, let's work on a tier 3 assembler layout. Alright, so we've got the assembler that has the greater cosmetic, and the kick with it is it has a its upgrade slots are on the bottom, right? Now one way they fit together really nicely is like that, and then it looks like the stairs go right up and into it. But there's actually a railing right here that doesn't let them connect, so it's not exact. That is actually kind of interesting, because then the connection actually does exist. Like, let's pull this back up. Here. Okay. I'm trying to get it so I can see. So see the railing right there. But the floor above it, there is no railing. And actually, it looks like there is no railing and a couple of different locations where you could connect. That would be an interesting spot to connect it. This assembler only has those 2 ports. So if I put that assembler there, I can get a upgrade module beneath it and then 2 in the back. And its little walkway would connect appropriately, providing sort of an access point. However, figuring out where to pipe these together would be from there and out. So like these guys here, though, let's do that. Let's put in a T-junction here. Just to give an extra point of access, and then like that. And I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, let me start welding all this up and see about maybe how am I going to connect it to the storage system. How am I going to connect this storage system to everything else? Maybe I gotta replace those with T-junctions and then pipe them straight up into the floor, but then I don't want them in the floor. I want them in the walls. Let me figure it out. Alright, so I have figured out that if I can pipe these up to a line in the ceiling. Well, actually a line running just below the ceiling, so that when you're down here, that'll be where the roof line is, and then there'll be these conveyors like floating above your head. And that can go all the way left and right this way, connect to any of the tanks I have over here, connect to any kind of like hydroponics space, the growth of trees, that sort of stuff back in here. But most pertinent right now, it can connect to this conveyor junction, which will feed into that assembler. But another thing I've discovered is this Tier 3 assembler is... I've already got a Tier 3 assembler, right? This one here. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to get a tier 4 assembler. And I think we looked at it earlier, and I guess I have to build one of these. Maybe if I do a small tier 3 battery, that'll be an easy way to, yeah. Easy way to unlock things. I need those 5 tier 3 power cells. Let's grab them over here. Control panel test. And because it is junctioned up to the base, it's pulling the pieces it needs. Alright. And likewise, this version of Izzy's inventory manager is bringing those pieces back here into this container. Yeah, right there. That's annoying. It didn't unlock anything. Larg. Let me try doing the wind turbine. Yeah, that worked.
Inventory full.
So, what is the status now? I have to build something in here to unlock these. I really don't think I need to worry about doing a jump drive. Let's see what that says, because it also includes this. Well, here we go. Yeah, no luck. Maybe one of these thrusters. Let's try that. Or a small thruster? Come on, where's... Alright, let me get this done. Hey, there we go. What did we get? The new assemblers. Alright. So that is going to be... I need alloy plates to start building it, which means I can get them from here. Alright, we were going to have it... Nope. Like that? Yeah. Alright, now that's the question. Can we get this one built? Let me grab what I can, take it out of this as I can, and I'll bring it back. Alright, we are shy by 33 Tier 4 assembly motors, 15 Tier 3 assembly motors, a bunch of alloy plate. So let's bring that over to this grid where we have an assembler and add components to assembly. Huh. I guess we're still not using all of those, what are they called? The titanium. Maybe making the assembler doesn't require the titanium, but making everything else does. Anyway, let's get this welded up. Oh, and I suppose in the meantime I could weld up some of these conveyor pipes. Yeah, so here I think I'll stick with that.
Energy low.
Oh. Let's do this. Alright, I'll bring you back when I'm done. Okay, well, I have the connection welded up. All I have to do is finish welding this, and the base will have its own assembler again. Well, for the first time. I say again because I was having issues with the auto-crafting script. I couldn't get it set up until I had them separated. And there we go. Auto-crafting popped in. So I am going to go ahead and get this tweaked and set up so that I have it keeping things going the way I want them to. This is cool. Yeah. And then all I have to... Yeah, I think once I get this set up, I will worry about getting a few loads of ore brought back to here. I'm going to go ahead and take the number 2 out and look at some of these close by asteroids, see if I can identify what's in any of them, give myself a little bit of a... Oh, what's this? Give myself a little bit of resources. Oh, it's a chunk of ice again from a reaver exploding. That looks like the amount of ice that would have been in a H2O2 generator. Alright. Let's get to doing that. Well, in Z's inventory management, auto-crafting is partially set up. There are some things in there that I don't have the blueprint for, but I shouldn't need them right now. So what I'm going to do is turn this on. And that will start working on everything over here. Tier 3 motors, steel plates, and alloy plates are now going to be on the queue. But I need iron. So my ingots over here... Yeah, I got no iron right now. Alright, well that makes sense, and... I guess... Do I have a lot extra? I do have some extra of some things. Why don't I turn on... where is it? Here. Edit. Turning on the auto disassembling. Enable auto crafting, auto disassembling here. Okay. So that should start disassembling all of the excess things that I have. But in the meantime, let's grab the number 2. You see I put a connector there. I built that before I started working on the other stuff, just in case. And yeah, let's go grab some Or, let me grab this bit first. Where is it? Yeah, ice. That was actually the second one of those that I had grabbed. Alright, anyway, let me orient myself so I can decide which one I want to go to first. And I'll show you what I find. The first asteroid I found was titanium and silicon. The next one had magnesium and cobalt. The next one was huge, took a while to circle, had silver and ice. And then after that I went to this asteroid over here. I didn't bother, maybe it was another one. It was a close by one to where I am. Had more magnesium, more ice. But as you can see, I have one here with iron and silver. So let's get a load of iron and get back to base. So here's a quick tip. If you are fully loaded and you want to know how long it'll take for you to stop your ship, it's the exact same, provided you have the same number of thrusters pushing you backwards as you do pushing you forwards. It's the exact same amount of time it takes you to travel, say, half a kilometer and get up to a specific speed. Let's see how far it is when we get to 6.5. Right, let go of the throttle now. So, in a half a kilometer, I traveled up to 40.1 millimeters per second. I'm just going to coast, and when I get there, I will slow down at the same speed. Alright, and let's turn the Z back on at 1 kilometer. And if I'm right, we'll stop when we're at 500 meters. Oh, off by 30 meters. But maybe that was what was being rounded down when I was out at 7 kilometers. Either way, good bit of advice. Now I'm going to just go in there really slow. Make sure I don't accidentally, slam into anything. And we'll see if my new refinery is welded up. Alright, let's do that and turn on my stockpile, although I did disconnect from here, so I don't actually have anything. But, hey, look, wait, no, wow, that really looks like it's welded up, but it isn't. The color on the bottom was throwing me off. Alright, so I need motors, steel plates, and alloy plates. Alright, I'll figure that out. Probably gonna have to reconnect the sled here and use this refinery. Currently, it's just been churning out a bunch of uranium for me. We are very nearly there. Although, I have noticed this single large cargo container is actually chock full of ore. So I'm wondering if I might need to put a few more of them in over on this side. I don't want to have to put things into the sled in order to unload a unload the pencil. Jeez, what's up with this? Looks like somebody's been chewing on the pencil. Oh, I bet you that was from when I connected to this. So I'm going to go ahead and strength down. That way, I don't know, maybe both of them pulling against each other is where the problem was. Alright, here we go. Now it's working on those alloy plates, but stuff. I gotta get the gravity generator working. Anyway, here, working on more iron. Alright. Alright, so what do I do now? Do I guess I could work on getting the second refinery up and running as well? Or I could also work on a bunch of the upgrade modules. That would work. Let me figure this out. Alright, this should solve the storage problem I have. And if I put this same pair of things here, if I replace this pipe with two more, I can actually just have this junction that's between them, opposite where this one would be, have that be a T-junction, and it goes right up into there. So, yeah, cool. I like it. Let's label these correctly. Alright. And my ingots, which have been over here, I can stop calling that ores. Yeah. I brought back almost 100,000 iron. I think that that should hold me over for a while. Okay, this is the last of it. I have now doubled the storage. It is connected over there. All right. Check it out, guys. That's a good amount of progress. Actually, heck, this whole thing is progress this episode. Great. I love it. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Survival Records. I hope you liked it. Hope you'll come back for more. And last but not least, there we go. Nice. Nice view. There we go. Thanks for watching.